And we are
Lugo, my
live.
girl.
Hello,
Okay.
everybody. Thank you for joining us. I don't
I
know
always
how.
forget about the delay because like it's still playing on the on Twitch. So
Sorry about any audio delays that you might see. That's Skype and Streamlabs, so hopefully it will get better as time goes on. But we are the NAT30s, and tonight we are doing our anthology series. So with the lovely Erdnot
oh, I'm lovely.
Cuba playing as or DMing. Do you want me to let you roll with it?
Roll with what?
All right.
The
Annie,
announcements?
how about you go? Oh wait, I want to say
Instead of lovely, I would use grumpy or not.
I want to say hi to everybody who is in chat. I saw Initiative League popped in first in. Hello. We have DGAF 007. Haven't seen you in a while. Awesome to see you. Thank you for showing up and supporting us. A Falcone. We had our raid before we even got started from Pint and Pie. Thank you so much. Beluga is in the chat. I saw a new name. I saw Hot Dog Ryan. There you go. Hot Dog Ryan. So good to see you. And a Blaine Patrick. And I think I already said A Falcone. I'll say it again because A Falcone won our t-shirt from D&D 2 weeks ago because Graham gifted it. So that is on its way. I'm getting tracking numbers soon.
And flying machines from the Could Have Been Heroes Discord, which thank you for joining.
Flying machines? I missed you. Sorry. Oh, there you are. And flying machine. There you are. Awesome. And DAS 949. Hello. So thank you so much for joining us. And now I will stop talking and let Anna go.
Sure.
And it's on you.
Okay. Well, I am here to tell you about our compound network. We're partners with the compound network.
Oh shit.
It's a collaborative.
Thank you,
Oh,
Initiative
shit.
League, so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Initiative League.
Thank you.
5 subs.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice. All right, that deserved being interrupted.
Sorry.
Because I was doing a terrible job anyway, so I'm going to start over. So I'm going to tell you about our partners, the Compound Network, which is a collaborative of South Coast Massachusetts creatives, which includes 3D printers, mini painters, and gamers like us, all working together to just boost each other's art and creations. We are lucky to be with the Compound with Brush Republic, Fusion Forge 3D printing, Morel 3D prints, Counterclockwise, and Tabletop Games. And speaking of tabletop games,
speaking
it's
of
one
tabletop,
of our awesome places. Take it away.
Yeah. Tabletop Games. Well, they're one of the 3 affiliated stores that we've been working with. We don't have a word of the week yet, but hopefully with the hopefully with the help of the chat and all the other players.
I feel like the word has to be wicked no matter what. I feel like it should just be wicked tonight.
Wicked Pisser stores.
I feel like we need to pick it right now because you're wicked. Wicked prestige.
We'll see what the night brings. I mean, we are going to be in a tavern.
Yep. If we have when something pops up, we'll decide what the word of the week is, and then when that happens, all of our local friends, all our local listeners, can go to one of 3 stores, or hopefully all 3 actually. We've got the Armory in Fairhaven, Tabletop Games in Westport, and Twilight Comics in New Bedford. And if you go there to the front desk and they'll have a little card, you could pop down whatever the word of the week is, write that down, toss it in a little can, and you get entered in for a chance to win a $10 gift card. We encourage you to go to all 3. These guys are really awesome. We've been to these stores. We know the guys who own them. Izzy did a lot of talking with them, and they're really cool people. So it's the Armory in Fairhaven, Tabletop Games in Westport, and Twilight Comics in New Bedford. I think it's Pat next. Who's next to me on the thing?
What's next is the Patreon. We have launched a Patreon. What it can do is give you some behind the scenes access to different character backgrounds, some lore, different character sheets, NPC details, and even immediate access to our VOD videos up on our YouTube and Twitch. Right now we have 2 tiers, a $1 tier and a $2.50 tier, which, I mean, can't get any cheaper than that. I mean, $1 a month. I don't even think there's anything you can subscribe to for $1 these days.
You literally can't put air in your tire at
No.
the gas station for under $1 a month. Literally,
No,
air,
you
the most
can't.
free thing.
Yeah.
So
It-
we're literally cheaper than the air you breathe.
So
Gets
Well, I
no
mean, I
better.
hope you're not breathing the tire pump air. I
hey,
mean,
you got to
that's-
do what you got to do. Don't
Hey, man, don't judge my hobbies, okay? I got
Yeah.
I got 2
don't
things.
air shame. Don't air shame these people. All right. You don't know what quality the pollution is at, whatever, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about Patreon. So if you like our Patreon and you want to support the stream, please check it out. And I will throw it over to our DM for the night to talk about our merch store. Did I go the right way this time?
I don't know, did I
Finally.
face the right way? I don't
Yep.
know. I have no
Oh
idea.
no, our
It
videos
went
are all
around the
different.
world.
I
Even on our
don't
regular
even-
one, I'm not even sure where the hell we are.
Yeah, we got to get that Brady Bunch thing down where we can all lock eyes together when we look on stream. You know what I mean? We got to get that down. We got to choreograph some stuff.
Yes, so we have awesome swag. Is that a word? Is that what the kids are saying nowadays? Or have they stopped saying swag? We have awesome.
Yeah, no, they say swag.
Okay.
I
you
learned a
know,
new
you're
word
teacher.
today, though.
Uh-oh.
If you're saying like, like if someone says something, you're like, no way. Instead of saying like, no way, I can't believe that, you say, bro, you're capping.
Bro, you're capping.
Yeah.
You're capping.
Mhm, mhm.
And the new one for
That's the
swag.
new way of saying no way.
That's the new term. I just learned it today.
Huh.
You're
And
capping.
the new one for swag is drip. So it's check
Oh
the
yeah,
drip.
you are right.
Check the drip.
Drip.
All right.
You know what? I don't
I-
like either of those, but
You're
I like
absolutely
check
right.
the
I mean,
drip.
swag's still okay, but drip is the new thing to
Yeah.
say.
Okay.
Fuck
So
on
like, if
hold.
you have like a new shirt, you're like, check my drip.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
that's
check
so,
the
that's
fit.
so gross. Kids are
Yeah.
fucked up.
Fit. Yeah.
I've heard
check
fit
the,
check.
check the fit.
I understood
Fit
that
check.
reference.
All right, everybody, fit check.
Oh,
What's-
yeah.
what's
So we
everybody
got
Oh,
Fit check.
got
hold on,
merch,
hold
and we're all mostly wearing
Hold on.
merch
Hold on.
from our own
I got
our
you.
own
I mean,
store, which
I'm
is
representing
I
D
got
and D. I mean,
Like,
I
St.
got
Patty,
this one
my
on,
day
and then
my
I
day
got
is
my-
tomorrow, so I got to wear green.
oh, that's right, St. Patty's. Yes, so it's TeePublic. So you go to tpublic.com/the NAT30s. You will find all these awesome shirts on there. We got some new designs coming. I just have not uploaded them. I think this is the new Zan shirt I'm gonna put in our Discord and have you guys vote on it because I made 2 versions of kind of the same shirt and see, I guess, which ones the fans like more. I'll probably throw this new Wicked. I can't even remember what the name of this group is other than Whippy because in my mind I just keep going Whippy.
Wicked Independent Prestige Incorporated.
Exactly, Whippy is so much easier to say. So I just whippied that up last night.
I think it's a
that was
great
such
name.
bad joke, but
that was
it
Jesus.
was a terrible joke. I rescind it.
You kidding me? You had that going all day. You were like, I
No,
got this
I
one.
didn't. I just
I fucking
that
I'm gonna
legit
nail it.
just popped in. So I'll probably put that up on there once we nail down the jiggly shrimp. I so want to get our jiggly shrimp on there.
Yep.
And I don't know.
I
I don't know
think
if people have forgotten about it, but
I
I
know it
still
should be a
really want to
shirt,
draw.
But it
the
would be
vengeful
way
raccoon.
better. The Jiggly Shrimp is a fanny pack. It would just be way better.
Unfortunately, I don't think TeePublic makes fanny packs at this time, but they do make masks. They do make shirts, sweatshirts, onesies. If your little ones want to wear a severed goblin head, I recommend it. So check it out. Next week there will be a sale, and that's when I recommend you buy it, our stuff because it'd be cheaper. So
Yeah.
check that out. Again, that's our TeePublic.
Is Foundry still only $50?
Yes.
Or did they both? All right, I'm gonna say this right now. Once we come up with the Jiggle Shrimp, like either logo or design, if somebody gets that as a mask, takes a picture of them wearing it and puts it on the Discord, so we can hopefully use it on Facebook or something, I will buy them or someone of their choice a foundry, however it is, whatever they need for the foundry, that
License?
$50, I will.
Heard it here, folks.
I will do that.
Oh, right here, right now. Big man's throwing down the money.
Just because I want
He's
to
throwing
see
a gold coin
somebody.
down on the counter.
I know, right? I want to see someone wear the Jiggle Shrimp logo on them. Of course, now nobody will because they'd be like, "Fuck that shit."
I want to see someone wear the Jiggle Shrimp in front of a bubblegum shrimp and just like being like, "Fuck you, bubblegum."
They just go to war.
Yeah. Fuck the bubble
So,
shrimp.
speaking of, well, this has nothing to do with anything we've said. I'm just transitioning badly into the giveaway. So, we do a monthly giveaway, and it is this month a copy of Adventure Begins from, well, it's the D&D board game, and that is courtesy of the Compound Network, which you should hop over and follow their Twitch channel, The Compound, because we will be streaming over there eventually. Tonight, all of you lovely people, hey, table troop, hello, fellow masshole.
Wearing
We are doing a giveaway tonight for, I think it's BIA. I've been saying B because BEA is like B, but it's BIA D&D. They are our sponsor for the month of March. I'm going to open up the giveaway. It is to win a t-shirt, and you will see that t-shirt popping up over on the side there. Thank you so much for the sub.
Hey, thank you for the
Hey.
sub.
Fellow massholes, unite. So you can type, did it do it? It didn't even do it. Hold on. It didn't do it. Oh, it did. Is it there? Type, you're gonna want to type hashtag BEADND to enter to win the t-shirt for tonight. It is a dragon eye design that is absolutely gorgeous. And if you hop over to their website, beadnd.com, you'll see even more. They've got homebrew items. If you follow them on Instagram, they show their concept art for it, and it just looks fabulous. They're kind of starting to roll everything out right now, and it just awesome, beautiful art. Definitely check it out. And for this month, they have graciously given us all of these t-shirts that we can give away to all of you. So thank you so much to them. I am also going to be doing a charity stream starting on April 5th over at Wesselhausen's channel. Do I have a thing? I don't know if I have a thing on here. It'll pop up eventually, but you know what? Hey, extra ticket. So you can use your critties, so your channel points or your brawl and battle points to enter our monthly giveaway. And you enter as many times as you want, as many channel points as you have to use. And I just take note of the people who redeem the extra ticket or the entry itself. Initiative League. Did you get it? Nice. Got it. All right. So, what was I saying?
The charity? Oh, BDD.
Oh yeah, my charity stream. You're right. So I was gonna try to shout out. Oh, we've got another one. Pint and Pie. Holy shit. Awesome. I got you. So I am going to do a shout out for Wesselhausen. You're gonna want to go over and follow their channel, because that is where we are going to be playing our charity stream, 17 Weeks Candlekeep Mysteries, that just came out today. They're already reading up on it. It's going to be me and five players, including the DM. And the goal is $5,000 for GLSEN, GLSEN.org, which provides education and other opportunities for LGBTQIA+ individuals in the United States, and trying to incorporate it into school systems and whatnot. I have the mission statement on our Patreon, actually. It's a public post, so if you want to go check that out, very much would support it. And we have that particular charity is sponsored by D&D Beyond, and Bia D&D also sponsored it. So there's going to be giveaways every stream from D&D Beyond, and in the second 2 months, it's 4 months long, it will be from Bia D&D as well. There are also potentially other sponsors coming, but just throwing that out there. Okay, so
So this is a dumb question. What is the IA plus? Like I know every other letter in that. I don't think I've heard the IA plus.
I is intersex, A is asexual,
Asexual.
and plus is
Anything else?
Everything
Anything.
else. Yeah.
Okay. Just curious.
My people. Hail, my people.
So, all right. Well, I think that's all the announcements if we want to start.
All right. Let's get this fucking train wreck off the rails. I mean, let's get going.
It's not a train wreck.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I do. So, I don't think it's up anymore on the Twitch, but this particular adventuring group was from the first one-shot that we did on this. I think it was the first one-shot we did on this channel. It was the first one-shot that I DM'd. I don't even remember when that was. Was that like late summer, early fall when we did that?
I don't.
It was a while ago.
I believe it was late summer.
Long enough that we forgot. But we liked this group of characters so much that we wanted to revisit them, and Annie wanted to join in on the fun as well. So her character will be introduced to our current group of adventurers tonight, and this will be we were calling it one shot, but we've changed to calling it like an anthology because so I bought a couple of one shots on the DM guilds, and for this first one I kind of like weaved a couple of them together, and then based off of the previous one shot that we did. So and because Tuesdays are kind of our short nights, we're gonna this will probably go for a little while at least before we get something else going. But we'll visit these guys as they just go from adventure to adventure and cause trouble and have fun. So I figure, my original train of thought on that was, I don't think it's up, right? The Trial of Chiefs, is that searchable anywhere?
That is a Patreon only.
Okay, well, I was gonna say, maybe
Join
we
our
should make it
Patreon.
Patreon only. So yeah, join our Patreon if you want to see that one, because that was really fun seeing what they do with the floating glove that slapped Varo in the ass and all that fun jazz. So let's kick off with a quick introduction of your characters. And we'll just go in order on the screen here. We'll start with Pat and Varo.
Yeah, so I'm Varo. I'm a monk, wood elf. I grew up in a monastery surrounded by pacifists. Of course, I got kicked out for fighting. Big surprise. My hobbies are hitting things wicked hard over and over again. And basically, I was just kind of wandering about until made my way into a pub, and I don't know, I ran up a tab, at least that's what the guy said on the way out. Didn't have any money, and my angel, my favorite dork in the whole world, came to my rescue and stopped me from hitting the dude wicked hard in the face. And been with them ever since. Couldn't be happier.
At least you get to hit things hard when you're with us.
It's true. Now, I am Umazur, a dork paladin, which I take it in stride. Half dwarf, half orc, a dork. It's fine. I own it. So I hail from just outside of Baldur's Gate, grew up in a loving home, and it's really just my mission to bring life and joy to everyone around me. And so that's what I do. Met up with Gary, and we decided we were going to try to find his friend, and along the way ran into Varo, who definitely was going to hit somebody wicked hard and probably get his face smashed in. So it was
True
good that
story,
we
bro.
met up. Real positive.
I play Garraxus Cyanwrath. He's a blue half dragon from the Tortured Lands Desert, which is north of where we are. And he's on a search for his sister, who, unbeknownst to him, ran afoul of our other campaign with the Bumps of Greenest. And we haven't nailed down the timeline exactly, I don't think, with the DM of this.
You haven't.
Okay. Well, here we go then. Okay. As he said, he met Uma. Uma's the only one that gets away with calling him Gary. If anybody else called him Gary, he'd probably literally tear their head off their shoulders and probably eat it, because he is a Tempest cleric. He's a blue half dragon, so he just kind of has it. He's imbued with lightning. And that takes a lot of metabolism, so he eats a lot. It's one of his favorite hobbies.
Lightning makes you hungry.
He lets me call him G-Rax.
So what you're saying is that both of your characters are built after you. Does Garraxus also like honey? Like a lot of honey? If he does, I'm dead.
It's too cold. It won't go.
Microwave that shit for like 15 seconds.
He's more of a carnivore. But
Dude, bears eat honey.
That's true. I'm sure if he found some and ate it, he'd probably like it. He probably does have a sweet tooth. So, yeah. So what about you, Annie? Or are we meeting you? You don't describe
I don't know how much I should really say.
Yeah.
You can use your discretion.
Okay.
How do you pronounce the name?
So, my name is Elar. Eldrin. I am a warlock. I am an Eldrin elf from the Feywild, from a distinguished home. I have been on this plane for a short time. Strange place. Don't much care for it.
Neither do we.
Much too warm most of the time. That's basically it.
Well,
He's a little dry.
very good, very good. Well, if you don't like being warm, you're in luck, because where you have headed is cold and winter.
Oh, he will be so much happier.
That's true, isn't it? All right, so I'm going to give a little recap. Since we last left our adventurers, they spent the summer and fall taking on various adventuring jobs and trekking across the Sword Coast, making their way to the town of Phandelin, where they plan on attending the annual Gathering of Adventurers. It's a yearly convention held at the Stonehill Inn, and it consists of many adventuring groups that gather every year to exchange stories, kind of like brag to each other about their exploits, and also pick up some adventuring jobs in the north. They were told of this convention by several groups along their path throughout the course of the summer, and they were told that it leads to lucrative and exciting opportunities. This will be the first year that the group here is attending. Unfortunately, between getting lost a few times and Varo having a lengthy debate with a group of dwarves at a pub in Waterdeep over the proper enunciation of the word hammer, Varo insisted it was hammer, while the dwarves claimed it was hammer, the party arrives in the evening after dark, missing most of the convention and all the good gigs.
But not missing as many teeth as those dwarfs.
So you guys walk into the Stonehill Tavern, like I said, in the evening. It's fall now, late fall, so the sun has already gone down, and you are at the entrance, and it's you see it's still lively, but not this packed convention that you were told about. But you did miss the day. So, what are you going to do?
Right before you start, DM, sorry, can you pronounce the name of the town again?
I can spell it, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna write
correct.
I'm gonna write it down.
Phandelin. I probably already said that 2 different times. Phandalin. Oh, and I have a map that I cannot put in the boundary, but I'll put it here in the chat to give you guys an idea of how far you have traveled over the last 6 months or so.
Yeah, he definitely said Feladrin because that's what I wrote down. Phandelin. Phandelin is a place that he actually went to in another campaign, the first campaign that we played in our house with Kylie.
Oh, maybe that's what
skipped, so it sounded like he said Faerun because it skipped in the...
Yeah, no, he said
a
Feladrin.
little something different.
So I was like, Faerun, okay.
So I just sent you guys a picture in the Skype of the Sword Coast, and on the right-hand side, the X is where the Trial of Chiefs took place, and then that red line is your travels. It goes off the path a few times, because your adventures, and again, getting lost.
Where did you send that?
In the Skype chat.
Oh, I can't see it. Oh, sorry.
Wow, we went far. Damn.
Yeah. Well, again, that was like, I think we said that Trial of Chiefs took place in like the late spring, so it's now the doorstep of winter. So it took you a good 6 months or so.
Did we go north, south, like what direction, just from where we were, just so I have a picture in my head?
South
East.
East to west. South to north.
Thank you.
So we're standing outside of this tavern?
Nope, you just entered the tavern.
Okay, we just entered. Okay. So.
Who wants to walk in first, or did we all walk in just as one?
I'm sorry, guys. I gotta back out of Skype real quick because now I can't minimize the picture. So unless I want to talk to a map through this whole thing,
I just
I'll
fucked
be-
everything up.
I'm the map.
I was just gonna
Oh, wait a
say
minute.
that.
No, wait a minute. It won't even let me. If I exit out, I can still hear you. But when I go to
there's no X
open
at
it,
the top?
no, it is, but the X isn't working.
Oh.
Like, I can't get out of the call. Okay, so I guess we'll just keep going. Like it won't let me.
Don't
It
talk
won't.
to your maps. Says
I have
Dabs.
expect a message to come up through your Skype like,
I do.
"Hi,
Dora
I've been
does.
trying to reach you about your car's warranty."
Now I'm just picturing, you don't talk to your maps. I'm so glad that like it's not a thing anymore. But Dora the Explorer, I'm the map. I'm the map.
Oh my
I'm
god!
the map.
You just
You just made
you
that
just
joke.
said that like.
You literally just said that.
Wait, who said that?
Me and Annie just had a whole thing. I said it, and then she said, "Oh my god, I was just about to say it." And then 2 minutes later, you're like, "Hey, here's something original."
Wow, I've been totally missing time on that then.
You just blinked out of existence.
I did. It's just gone. 2 minutes of my life gone. I can't get it back. I was
Really?
in the Feywild.
Just got abducted by aliens.
What makes me laugh is that's what kids at school do. Like I'll be talking
no,
about
Pat just got
Oh, that's
abducted.
good.
There he goes.
Yeah, I think he's gonna reboot. So, we are standing inside this tavern. So Uma is gonna look around, and then look up at Gary, and just be like, "Well, we might have missed it, but at least there aren't a lot of people here to drink all the beer, right?
True.
Find a place to sit."
The inn is a large 2-story building. The main floor is it's spacious, open floor plan. There's tons of tables scattered around the center of the room. There's a large L-shaped bar along the left side of the wall, and on the right side of the wall, there's 2 large fireplaces, probably maybe like 10 feet apart from each other. And the entrance is located on the south-facing wall, and there are 2 doors it's like double doors. Like one is like an enter door and one's an exit door, as you can tell from people stumbling in and out. And there is a large corkboard located on the wall to the right of the bar itself. And there's rooms, it's a tavern, so there's rooms that can be rented that are on the second level, and there's a staircase to the left of the bar that leads to the second floor.
Is there anyone that's looking at us, since literally
I mean, as you guys...
Uma's small and Garraxus is like over 7 feet tall. Does anybody turn and look at us?
As you come in, just because you're standing at the door, a couple people turn and look, but nobody's like resting their eyes on you that you can see right away. A slender woman, she's the barmaid, comes by, and she as she walks by with a tray of drinks, she goes, "Hi, you guys here for the convention? You're kind of a little late, but you go ahead, sit down, take a seat, or sit at the bar. I'm sure Tobin would love to talk to you, because Tobin loves talking. My name's Elsa, by the way. So if you need any drinks or anything, I'll be right with you."
Hey guys, I heard ba. Where?
You wanna sit at the bar, Varo?
Absolutely.
All right.
Let's go.
Uma's gonna head over to the bar, and I assume the bar stools are a little bit high.
They're your average size stool,
Okay.
yeah.
So she's just gonna very confidently place her things down underneath the bar, the little overhang, and then look around, and then crawl up onto the bar stool, not accepting any help. She's fine. She's gonna get herself up there and then sit and put her cross her arms in front of her, and she did it. She's fine.
Did we lose Annie? I think she's frozen.
Oh Jesus! She looks like she's just
Annie.
about to pick her nose. Oh, poor Annie.
Oh, that is a great pose.
It's either about to pick your nose, or that's about to just fucking chew you out. Listen here, you motherfucker.
Oh man. Cheese
am
cat
a-
pointing it
yeah.
out.
With this bullshit. Yeah. She's about to give everyone detention.
I'm gonna check the Discord real quick to see if she didn't leave a message about not being able to get back in. Nope, we're good. All right. Sure, she will be back any minute. But her character's not into play yet, so. So you guys go and sit at the bar. Are you all sitting at the bar?
Garraxus isn't gonna sit because he's very large and heavy. Especially with his armor on, he probably will end up breaking one of the bar stools. So he'll just push this push it out of the way and just kind of lean up against the bar.
As you sit there and lean at the bar, the barkeep comes over to you. He's I have a picture of him. He is a middle-aged human male, and where's share picture? There he is. And his name is Tobin Stonehill, and he walks over and goes, How you doing tonight? His voice is much older than what he apparently looks like.
Oh wait, did I come back now?
Yeah, you're
There
back.
you go.
Hi.
Oh my god, the funny thing was I could hear you the entire time.
Oh, no, the funny thing is your face.
Oh man, you're.
And
Yeah,
I'm like,
you were like this.
guys, I'm right here.
Thank you for the raid.
I know.
Play
That was
pod.
really-
Hey, little clay pot, thanks for the raid.
I was just going like this, guys.
Did we want to do one of those bet things, by the way, or are we
Kicked out
skipping
again.
that today?
I think she only wants to do those on Saturdays.
What was it?
Like
The prediction.
yeah.
No, I'll just do those on Saturdays. It's a lot to keep track of.
No, that's all right. So, yes, this is Tobin. He walks over and goes, hello, welcome. I already changed his voice, apparently. Anyway, he's cleaning a glass or a mug as is customary for barkeeps. He goes, drinks? Are you fellows adventurers?
Yeah, yes to both.
All right, all right, excellent. I'm sorry, my friends, but the convention's pretty much over. We started around 8 this morning, and things kind of end around 7. But and you're welcome to stay for drinks. There's still a few people around. We're gonna have the stage is gonna open up tonight. We're gonna have some great some hopefully some great performances. That'll be good. So yeah, let me go ahead and get your drinks. But Tobin is the name, by the way. Nice to meet you. This is my tavern.
Hey, I'm Varo.
Varo. It's a good name. I like that name.
Yeah, my dad gave it to me.
He's a good man.
Not really.
He's a terrible
anyway.
piece of shit.
Thank you.
I'm Uma. Nice to meet you, Tobin. Gonna do an elbow bump. It's
He
COVID.
elbow bumps back. He goes, "You are beautiful. I've never seen anyone like you before."
Oh, well, thank
It's
you.
like
You're a sweet man.
COVID's even around.
You gotta watch
No
that
one
plague.
shakes
Watch
hands.
that plague. There's no
It's-
shaking hands.
No one shakes
It's
hands.
called the D&D bleed. The real life bleeds into the world.
I'm not shaking another motherfucker's hand in my life. I'll tell you that much.
I stopped years ago. Fist bumps. That's what you get from me. If I shake your hand, that means I like you.
Yeah, it's not super professional or it wasn't super professional to fist bump at an AML conference in Vegas or Hollywood, but I believe that that's what's going to be the norm, and I'm so happy for it. I didn't want to touch those people anyway. Anyway,
I feel bad.
Well,
Yeah.
I think my preferred method going forward in life now will be the namaste. Just be
Yeah.
like, "There you go. Nice to meet you."
nice to meet
Just
you.
Japanese style, kind of.
Yeah,
Just
Don't
walk up
touch
and
me.
just like, just do that. Just walk away, you know.
sorry.
What
So
about you, big fella?
Uma
What's
said-
your name?
said her name. Okay.
Garraxus Cyan Wrath.
Garraxus. That's a strong name for a big, strong guy.
Strong guy.
Uma's
He
gonna
turns
like
around.
Uma's gonna kind of elbow Gary and be like, I think he likes you.
Thank you, little man.
He turns back around and puts the drinks in front of you, and he goes, "Here you go, my friends. Again, sorry you missed most of the festivities." And he looks over at the cork board and he goes, "Oh, actually, it looks like there's one assignment left over there. Yeah, I guess no one wanted that one. So I mean, you guys should probably go scoop that up before anyone else decides to change their mind."
How lucky! Tempest smiles upon us this night, and she's
She
gonna
certainly does.
she's gonna jump down off of her little stool and head over to the board. Is it within reach? She's like 4 feet tall.
It's a few steps to the right of the bar. So as you're heading over there, you see a tall elf standing by the board, looking at the final note that's tacked up there, and Elar
Elar.
can
Elar.
Ela.
Ella.
get from there once Uma shows up.
Uma's gonna step over and see Elar standing there and go, "Excuse me, sorry, excuse me. I'm just gonna," and like reach up and take the take the posting off, like right in front of him.
Elar is going to literally stare at you as if his stare could kill you. And it might.
Like, thank you. Were you gonna take this? Were you gonna take this one?
Excuse, strange small creature. May I have that slice of writing utensil paper, whatever you people call this thing? May I have that back?
I don't think that you can handle it by
I
yourself.
was not done reading that.
Well, I can read it to you if you'd like. What does it
I
say?
prefer not.
She's gonna start reading it.
Okay.
You are an annoying creature, aren't you?
Hey, look.
Have you ever been told that before?
She's just reading it.
I love-
She's not listening.
She's like,
The
Elar looks like a cone head, and I fucking love it.
We are from France.
Just like so like out of like fish out of water. I fucking adore this already. I love everything about this.
You may snarfle the mouthok.
Garraxus is gonna look over and just say, "Uma, is everything okay?"
Yeah, I'm just reading this. This notice out loud to my new friend.
Reading that.
Well, I'm gonna read
Not
it.
your friend.
I'm gonna read
The
it to you.
notice says, notice, in need of aid. Location, Northwoods Rest. Livestock being slaughtered. Winter stores being raided. Culprit unknown. Tribe of nearby orcs suspected. Reward, 500 gold. And then in underneath a different handwriting, clearly female because it's neat and easy to read, it says, "It's not much, but it's the best we could muster. Please help before all of our winter provisions are gone."
What did the first half part say? Before livestock being slaughtered? The location?
Notice was in need of aid, and location was Northwoods Rest.
Okay. So Uma's gonna read that out and look at Elar. Be like, were you planning on doing this by yourself? It does say a tribe of orcs.
I am not concerned by tribes. Not sure what you mean by a tribe, but I'm not concerned.
Well, you shouldn't
Varo,
be because you're in a group now.
Varo's just going to lean back in Elvish, say, tribe is a large group of many orcs. And just kind of hold up his drink.
1 orc, 5 orcs. It matters not.
Not when you're with the 3 of us. I'm Uma.
Why
She's
would
gonna
I be?
put her...
Wait a second. There's 3 of you. Hold on a moment. One moment. He's gonna turn around and he's gonna fiddle a little something, little note that he has that you can't see, and turn back around. There's 3 of you, you said.
Yeah, Gary, Varo.
3 is a good number.
It is. Yes.
I like the number 3.
It has a nice curve to it. Kind of.
Curve. Yes.
Garraxus is going to grab 2 mugs for himself of the ale and whatever bar food's there, and he's going to walk over towards Uma to see what the hell's going on.
This is our new traveling companion.
What?
Well, there's no way that they would be able to do this on their own, so we can all go together. There's just one left. You need to have a mission. I took it already, so it's kind of ours. And
I memorized it.
Varo's just going to lean over to Gary and be like, hey, am I that weird as an elf?
Yes.
Not that strange.
Okay.
You are also an elf.
I do love your tone. Your skin tone. It's very unique.
Yes. It's.
Do you eat food?
He leans back over to Gary. Oh, see, I thought she was talking about how he's talking to us like we don't understand him.
I love your condescending tone. It's very endearing.
Yeah. Garraxus is going to lean a little closer, and as if he was talking to somebody who doesn't understand English, he's just going to go, do you eat food?
You do not have to talk slowly to me. I understand your language. Mostly.
He can read it.
It's
yeah.
just that I don't really wish
seems to
to
understand
converse
this.
with you. I'm trying to find the appropriate words as to not be offensive.
Well, I think actually what might help with that is if you just have a beer. So why don't we just go sit down together? Yeah, or an ale
What
or
is
mead.
this beer?
Well,
He'll
we'll
just-
show you.
Garraxus will take one of the ones that he's got because he had two that he's planning on drinking, and he'll go to hand it to Elar.
You drink it.
It's basically liquid happiness.
I see
Come on,
others
just-
and solution
drinking
to all life's
this
problems.
beer, and it seems as if they grow stupid the more
Yeah.
that they drink it.
The trick is
I
to drink
avoid
enough
this
to make.
liquid. I thought it was poison.
It
You just-
technically
Is it not
it is
poison?
poison, but it's a balance, happiness and stupidity. You know, they kind of go hand in hand. So the more happiness, the less intelligence.
Mhm.
It's, fact of life.
Why don't we go sit
Drink
down?
for poison. We've
I
all
am
got
very
things inside of us
intelligent,
that we
so
can
I
kill.
think I have some intelligence to spare. So I will have one of these beers with you, I suppose, since you have the note.
That I do.
All right, finally another drinking partner.
So Uma's gonna start walking over to
Not
one of the
say
tables.
partner.
Are you heading back to the tables or back to the bar where you were?
Well, her stuff's at the bar, so yeah, she'll head back over to the bar.
Garraxus
Okay.
is gonna lean over to Varo and just say, "Hey, try not to punch this one." Since you mentioned about his drinking partners.
Tobin comes back with more rounds of ale, and he's like, "Oh, hey, hello there, new fella. I didn't know
Fella.
which group you were with. And I see you sitting over there in the corner, the dark, scary one with the out the table and just the chair over there by yourself for the last several hours. I thought you were with a different group, or they left you, or something. But yeah, welcome, a drink."
I would like a beer.
A beer, we got those.
Yes, one beer.
Coming right up.
I've got this for him, Tobin. And Uma's
All
gonna
right.
slide across however much it costs across the bar.
All right. I see you got the last note on there. I mean, like I said, unfortunately, like the really really good ones, they were all obviously first come first serve. I don't know. I didn't read them. I don't read them, but you mind my asking? Just what is this one? I was just curious why no one wanted it.
Well, according to this one, there's a tribe of orcs over at Northwoods Rest. And
Oh yeah.
they need us to kill them, I guess. Maybe talk to them? I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I know Northwoods. Right. It's about day and a half travel from here up north. They're close to the to the woods. Yeah, just simple farming folk, good folk. They come down here every so often. And it's sad to hear that they're having troubles with them orcs.
If you don't mind me asking, how many fine establishments are there between here and there?
Oh, not many, my friend. You're on the frontier here. Phandelin or whatever this town is called. It's
You don't know the name of your own town. These beings are so stupid.
In that case,
Did I say that out
I'll
loud?
have another beer.
yeah, he's just kind
Yes,
of look.
another
looking at-
beer, because apparently I need to lower my intelligence to speak with these people.
The trick is to drink enough to make you stupid enough to make you think you're smart again. That's the trick, Elar.
Yeah. That's a good tactic.
He looks at Elar and looks at the rest of you, and he goes, I can see you're gonna have fun with this one right here."
Fun.
Dude, I can't take it.
Uma's gonna just like cheers a little bit to Tobin and take a sip.
Fun.
Yeah, he
Yes,
brings another round of
lots
drinks.
Fun.
And yeah, he looks back at Varo and he says, "Yeah, well, Phandelin is we're growing with, we're not gonna compete with Waterdeep, but on the way up to the north, we're hoping to be the stop by town. So yeah, pretty much this is the edge until you go much further north. So you're not. Yeah, like I said, it's a little farming town.
All right.
But so there's no alcohol between here and there.
Not on the road that I'm aware of. I mean, I haven't been to that town, but I'm sure they probably have a tavern once you get there. I mean, or some sort of drinking establishment. I mean, self-respecting town doesn't have a place to drink.
No
Gotta
place
have
I
a
want to go.
place to be stupid. Of course, you have plenty of those.
Do you have any to-go cups that we can take for the road?
Well, I don't recommend you travel the road. I mean, it is about 8:30 in the evening, and like I said, it's a day and a half travel. But I do have. Let me see. This flips through the book. It was taken. Clean up. Here we. I got one more room left upstairs. You can use that one for the night if you wish. I mean, you're great folks, a good-looking group of peoples. I don't want you. And I'm sure you're perfectly capable, but I wouldn't want you, traveling at night and as the winter comes. It's just, it ain't right. It's not dangerous, and you're gonna miss tonight's entertainment if you leave. I mean, it's gonna be some good acts.
When Tobin says there's some good-looking folks, Uma's gonna like look at Gary again and just kind of like nudge him one more time, just like, he's talking about you.
His lip is just gonna curl up a little bit in a very small snarl. That's it. Just,
But Uma's
You
not
guys-
laughing. She's just like, and she's
So
eating.
what do you got to eat around here?
Oh, eat. Yeah, we got. What do you like? What do you like? We got the kitchens are gonna be open
Ice.
until at least 10.
Do you have ice?
No.
Ice
Don't
to
have
eat?
ice.
You eat ice?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
I
drinks are
just
all room
want
temperature.
ice in this
Refrigeration
beer.
isn't a thing yet,
This
so.
beer is warm.
That's-
I prefer
that's-
my drinks
That's
cold.
what makes it endearing.
Very cold. This is unacceptable. I do not like this beer. Do you have ice?
Unfortunately, we don't until the
Can
snows
you
come.
just make some ice, please?
Sorry, I don't have any. I'm not a magic wielder. I can't do anything like that.
Ugh, this place is insufferable.
Yeah, so I don't eat anything that used to have a face. Do you have like salad?
I got a cabbage.
Salad?
Pretty sure there's some cabbage back there.
just
That-
eat cabbage.
That'll work.
Yeah, just shred it
Alright.
up.
You know,
That's
yeah,
good.
When he's
I'll just take it right from the head, the whole head of cabbage. I'll
That's
just
what
sure.
she
shove the
said,
whole thing.
right?
do you have anything
That's
to
what
eat that
she
used to
said?
do you have
Who
anything
said
to
that?
eat that used to have
Wait.
eyebrows?
Who is she? What did she say?
She said the head, take it right from the head.
Why did
Varo.
she say that, though?
Well, I mean,
Does
I
she
guess
like cabbage?
one could say that she likes cabbage, yeah.
Varo, just as he takes a drink, is gonna go, "Oh, she likes a lot of things."
As long as it has a
Tobin
head,
looks
right?
How
at,
many things does she like?
Well,
Uncountable.
Tobin looks at Gary and says, "It's like we got some great venison stew. Just hunted this morning.
Best bring a few bowls. The
Few
biggest
bowls
you've got.
coming right up, big man. And you, sweetheart?
Is it warm like the beer?
No, it's piping hot.
Do you have anything cold?
I have bread that's been out for a few hours. It's not cold, but it ain't warm.
Nothing. Never mind.
All right, well, suit yourself, my friend.
I'll have some of the
Not
stew.
your friend.
Stew. Good choice. Good choice.
What's this
yeah,
entertainment you talking about, by the way?
Oh yeah, it's part open stage. We got anybody can go up and sing or play instrument. We got Yalis coming tonight. That should be a treat. He's always an amazing performer. He's frankly he's great. And just as he says that, you're Tobin. And in the doorway is a tall, skinny, um, high elf with whitish goldish hair. It's not like stark white. You can see like a little hint of like goldy blondness to it, but it's in certain light it almost looks like it's got no color. He's dressed very, very finely, clearly a man of style and taste, and some coin, and he holds a harp under his arm, and it's like very elegant harp. It's like looks like it's might be made of some sort of ivory, and it's very intricate and laced with gold. And behind him are two gnomes that appear to be like bodyguards. They're just kind of standing behind him silently and like grimacing at everyone as their eyes are darting back and forth and looking all around. And you hear he goes, Alice, there you are. I was just talking about you. Yes, I know. I would expect nothing less of other than being talked about. Is the stage ready? I would like to go on as soon as possible. He's saying this as he's strolling towards the stage and not really looking at Tobin, but heading in that general direction as he has to pass the bar to go to the stage. He goes, yes, there's a couple of acts on before you. I know you like being the headliner, so obviously not going to let anyone go before you. That's good. And then he just kind of stops, and he turns very slowly, and then he looks down, specifically at Uma, and he goes, "What is that?" And then strolls over to the stage, or to a table that's next to the stage that no one was sitting at.
And Uma's gonna be like, I guess he's never seen a dwarf before. I have that, impression on people. They get weirded out.
I don't like them.
So is there anything else you guys are gonna talk about or do at the bar before the entertainment starts?
Uma will pay for everybody's food and drink.
Right. I will calculate how much that was and let you know. So the evening music starts. There's just a couple of acts before Eilus goes on. There's a human bard. He's toss a coin to your witcher, singing some known ballads. You guys do notice a couple of familiar faces in the bar now that you've been there for a while. It's not packed, but it's a decent sized crowd for the night, mostly because the entertaining is there. But you notice a couple of faces that you have encountered in your travels, and if you make eye contact with them, they give a nod or raise a glass to you in recognition. The second act that goes on is a burly male dwarf and a even burlier female dwarf, and the male dwarf plays this gigantic drum, and it's just a steady boom, 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 while the female dwarf belts out for a good 10 minutes this terrible sounding dwarf opera, for lack of a better word. It wasn't pleasant, and it went on far too long.
Was it unpleasant for non-dwarves only, or was it just bad in general, and even dwarves would be like, that's not good?
Oh no, the couple of dwarves that are in here are fucking into it.
Well, so would Uma. Uma's half dwarf, so.
This is true.
She would have grown up with similar sounds in her household, and so is there like, yeah.
So yeah, she
Small creature.
When they are done, you notice that
Varo's just gonna lean over to Gary. Normally, I try and drink myself blind. Tonight, I'm going for death.
He's just
like
get Garraxus' Garraxus' hands are on the table, and he just over this past 10 minutes has just been slowly like dragging his like claws and leaving like curls of wood and scratches on the table because he's just like in his head he's just going, I can't fucking do this.
Yeah, it's like she's like opera singing, but like it's like gravelly as she does it. Like I'm not even gonna pretend to try to do it. It's just like but it's got like it got rocks in it somehow.
Small creature. You enjoy this noise? You seem happy, whereas your companions seem a bit bothered.
It's okay.
I could care less.
You just have to like hear the notes in between. Really brings out the joy.
Notes in between.
Just listen.
I just hear the people committing suicide out back myself.
Sounds
They're
like
missing out.
noise.
They're missing out.
Well, I want everyone to do a con save based on your drinking. So you've had, let's say, 3 rounds at this point.
So would that be like just 3 con saves or just 1?
No, just do 1.
Is this advantage because it's against poison or what?
You can do it at advantage. It's not for you. It wouldn't be the strongest.
Elar's not drinking, so he is.
Whoa!
Not
What the hell
going
is
to
that?
roll.
Like the
That,
dice
my
just
friends,
like fucking did magic.
is a NAT20, and if you go into your Dice So Nice module settings, you can add special effects and everything. So I added an effect, so when I roll a natural 20, then it does that little fun thing.
It says
It says your role is private.
Yeah.
Oh, my roll?
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably because you're usually DMing. So.
Oh, bam! There it is.
Nice.
22.
So Elar doesn't have to roll, correct?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you just
He's just letting that beer
nursing
sit
that one
there.
drink.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
letting it sit there. He's bringing it like to his mouth, but not even really attempting to drink it at all.
Okay.
Alright. After Varo says that, I'm gonna cast two second level spells. I'm gonna cast deafness, or blindness and deafness. I'm gonna cast it on both myself and on Varo, just to try to
for the duration of the dwarves.
as soon as
rendition.
that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
So,
Varo's just gonna yell, "Thank you!"
that was super fucking loud. Holy shit.
So Uma, yeah, you're fine. You're not feeling this alcohol whatsoever. Gary, 10. Gary, you are so you are buzzed. So
I would say in that time he's buzzed because he was drinking so much to try to not. As soon as that the dwarf woman started singing, he just was like he just started clanging them down, and then when that didn't make it go away, that's when he casted deafness.
and with a 6, you are Varo. You are you're also buzzed.
Fucking schmam it, kid.
Not yet. I mean, if he has another drink, then maybe. But
Well, is the screeching dwarf getting off the stage?
yes, we'll say they're done. Again,
Varo is gonna rush the stage after she gets off, and he's gonna pull out a stool, sit there, and play his pan flute.
all right. So all right, so they finish up, and you notice that like every non-dwarf in this place is like either like rubbing their ears or just like.
And it was like,
and only the dwarves in this tavern are like very enthusiastically clapping. All right, so Varo, they get down, and Varo rushes past them. You see actually, Ealis, the high elf, was about to get on the stage, thinking that that was the last act, and it was his turn. But you rush past him. You grab a stool and throw it on the stage before you even get to the stage.
How long does deafness last for? Because I just picture this guy going and Varo is just like, nope, sorry, what?
It's until I drop it, unless you fail a Constitution saving throw. But I don't think you have to contest it if you don't want
You
to.
guys can do a perception roll.
everybody?
Not Varo.
Okay. And as Varo's like going up to the stage, Uma's gonna be like, I know him! That's my friend! That's my friend Varo! She's like, good job, Varo! Yeah!
Does Elar do one?
If Elar wants to.
Elar wants to proceed.
That's a 20. I don't know why my rolls are private. Oh, you know what? Because I have them set to private. Hold on, sorry.
All right. So you, Gary, and Uma notice.
That bum now.
You guys notice. Oh, there's that bum though. Goddamn. So you guys notice the reaction of Ealis is he's not like, that's my, no, he is Elar, you don't notice anything, unfortunately, with an 8. But Gary and Uma, you notice.
Too distracted by all the stupidness happening.
You see his facial expression. It is dour. Like, he is pissed. He doesn't say a word, but like, you can feel his anger radiating where you are sitting.
Oh.
And he sits back down and he looks at the 2 gnomes, his bodyguard gnomes, which you notice don't sit at the table with him. They are always standing like behind or to the side of him. And he just kind of looks, he says something to one of them, but you can't hear what he says, but he's just got such a scowl on his face.
So when Uma sees his reaction, she's gonna yell out and be like, Elias, that's Varo. Listen, you might learn something. And she's gonna sit.
He shoots daggers.
She's just gonna
at
cheers.
you. And then he turns to another one of the gnomes and he says something. And then the gnome doesn't have a reaction. It just sits there and like looks at you.
Yeah.
And now, Varo, go ahead and perform.
So
Dude,
I wrote this after I got kicked out of my monastery. So it starts off real sad, but then afterwards I met my 2 good friends who've been with me ever since. So it gets happy near the end. And so what would that be? I'm guessing like a performance, or wait, I get to add my proficiency bonus to my, so it'd be like a performance plus proficiency.
Yeah.
I wish that you had that planned, and then you just like busted out a kazoo, which is like
No,
Elar-
old school like middle elementary
recorder.
school recorder.
Yes. Dude.
Oh, and it's so bad,
no.
the song that Varo plays. It makes the dwarf look like,
Well, it makes sense because
amazing.
I didn't drop. It makes total sense because I didn't drop the deafness yet, so you can't even hear the notes you're playing.
Yeah, I
can't hear
think
it.
no, I just
Definitely.
keep blowing into it harder because I can't hear it at all. So I am just going back and forth in the pan flute.
And Uma's like, you're doing your best. And that's great. You're doing a wonderful job.
around
Is
around
he doing that?
He's doing his best.
Why is he doing that?
Halfway through his performance, Garraxus is gonna drop his spell and see if that improves if it improves Varo's playing. If I did that, could he roll
The
again?
second you do, I'm just gonna go, "Ah!"
I just be like,
you
hit it!
some people like laughing at the performance and amongst people talking amongst themselves. Elar is sitting there with like just this look of disgust on his face, and Tobin goes, I don't know, I like it. He's a talented young man.
So
He's great.
Varo's gonna pick up his flute,
How odd.
look at Alice, and go, "I warmed him up for you."
He did. You're welcome.
Elar is going to look at Uma. It's Uma, right? That's your name, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Is gonna look down at Uma and say to her, "Are the three of you always this odd?
Yeah, pretty much. Are
Would
you as well?
characterize yourselves as a oddity?"
Well, not like a single oddity. No, we're each individual. We're each individual beings. So I wouldn't say that we are an oddity of our, amongst ourselves. We're
Of a group. You said you are companions. Is that true?
yes, we are. We are actually.
Did
Oh
not
wait, no,
just meet.
not like that. We're not companions.
Like
Word is-
that.
the word
What
is
do you mean by
friends.
like that?
Like that's what she said.
Like
Like
what?
that.
Yeah, we're
What
not
did
like
she
her.
say?
She
Well,
she
Me,
is
it
not
sounds
in this
infuriating.
group.
Well, she said that we are actually
Elar's
called.
feet turn like real like pink for a second, almost like peeking through the blue, like just like a real quick second, and then his face is gonna frost back over.
This is actually perfect because we've been trying to practice our new name and we needed 4 people to say it. So now we can say it in a row, like we've been practicing. So,
Is that what she said?
yeah, that's what she's saying.
The
Varo.
name, is that what she said? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
That's
the
what
name.
She said.
Sometimes, yes.
So sometimes, no.
That's sometimes.
Sometimes
I don't
yes
understand
and
this
no.
word sometimes.
At times.
At times.
It's either yes, she said that, or no, she did not.
She did.
Sometimes.
Varo, why don't you kick it off?
Oh,
What are you kicking? Wait.
I kick a lot. But I get to
What are
kick
you
off
kicking?
the
Don't
name.
kick anything yet. What are you kicking?
No, just the name.
You're gonna kick the name. Where is the name?
If we had a sign, I would. Yeah,
You would.
definitely.
Sign.
He would.
Sign? Sign
Yeah.
from your god.
No, like a wooden sign. Like if we went and got one commissioned from like a craftsman, because it's gonna be this like large, almost like shield, and it's gonna be like with our whole like wicked.
Wicked.
Gary, that's you.
Yes.
Gary, you're next.
He's just gonna go. Independent.
Prestige. And then you would say now, Elar, you would say incorporated. Although we can switch, I think you would be better off
Why am
saying
I saying
prestige.
this? Wait, why am I saying this?
Because you're part of the group now. So you say prestige,
Wait,
and then I say
what?
incorporated.
Wait, what?
The Whippy. You're gonna be part of Whippy because we need 4 people to become incorporated. Uma told me all about it.
Yeah, it
We're
has to be
wicked
4.
excited.
Is incorporated a good thing?
It's a
Will
great.
this
Yes.
be
Yes,
helpful to
yes.
your group?
It'll be great.
You'll
Will
be
it-
a valued
Will
asset.
you like me?
I already like
After
you. I just
I
need
do
you to
this.
say prestige when I point to you.
Father, why do I have to be friends with these people? Oh, okay.
Shit. She said
I
that we're
suppose
All right, so
He's gonna lean
if that's what you must call it, yes, friends.
awesome.
Okay.
So you go. So Varo, go.
Incorporated.
Wicked.
Incorporated.
No, yeah, you're going a
Am
little
I
bit
supposed
fast.
to wait?
You go after me. Go
Yes.
after. No, you
I
say
Go
like
after
to be
prestige.
Gary.
first.
You say
At
prestige.
everything.
I
do
say
not like to be
incorporated.
last.
No, you're not
Why
last.
am I last?
You're not last.
No,
I
you're
am
not.
You go before me.
obviously the most intelligent of all of you.
That's why
I
you get the
should be
prestigious
That's why you get
word.
prestige. Varo, go.
Wicked.
independent.
Prestige.
Incorporated. We did it.
Tobin goes, that's a great name. That's a great name. That's one of the better ones I've heard today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Gary's
like
just
it.
gonna go spirit fingers. Like he's just so over this. Like just with his claws. Yay.
Ooh, be careful with your fingers with spirits.
That's what she
They
said.
don't always like that.
G-Rox, it would be real cool if you like sparked when you did that. If you could ask your god to, we kind of need the exposure.
You have a god. Who is your
He'll
god?
just snap his fingers and just like create like a little static. Like
Gods are nothing.
Well, I think
that's aggressive.
they are something.
They are nothing.
Well, I mean, they souped up my man G-Rax over here.
They souped up.
Garraxus.
Souped up.
He'll just pet Varo on the head because he's so much smaller than him, even sitting in the chair.
Were you
What is
in
it?
soup?
Varo's
Garraxus?
only like 5'6", so he's like like even though Uma is short, like compared to everyone, like compared to like you're like 2.5 feet taller than him.
Yeah, that's why he's just kind of like it's Garraxus, buddy. And then Garraxus will take the bowl of soup and just literally just like pour it into his like down his throat like in one shot. Like he was doing a shot, like it's a big bowl, just
Is that what
The
you
whole
were a
thing.
part of? Soup? Soup?
That's one of
They
his many
souped you.
skills.
Eating
just-
soup.
Eating in general.
Eating.
You should see him eat ribs,
It's disgusting.
I prefer
bones
to
and all.
I prefer to
doesn't
stick
take
my
'em out.
hands in ribs and rip them out from various beings.
Same.
It might come in
It's not
handy
worth-
on this mission
it's-
that we are going to go on tomorrow. Ripping
They
out
taste good, these ribs.
cooked.
They can.
Yeah.
I will
Ribs
have to
are
try
good.
that next time.
I never
I
eat
wouldn't
it.
know.
Unlike these two, I don't eat anything that doesn't have eyebrows. And then he'll just
I have
again,
a very
pat. He'll just pat Varo on the head again. Little cabbage boy.
It's true. If it's got eyebrows, it's not for me.
So Elar, where are you from?
I am from the north.
Does it have a name?
It does have a name.
So what are your hobbies? What are you good at?
Besides ripping people's ribs out.
I am good at many things. Probably many more things than you.
Probably.
Very good at understanding turns of phrases and idioms. It's clearly one of your great talents.
Another round of drinks,
Yes.
my friends?
Yes.
No.
Yes, no? All right, coming
No.
right up.
Yes.
See that?
I
That's a
could use some more
sometimes.
of these round, fried, filled, gooey things, however.
Oh, mochi sticks. We got those.
Yes,
yeah.
those.
More of those.
May I
Get
have
another plate.
more of those? Little man.
Where are you looking, Elar?
At the little man.
Oh, okay.
I was really getting into character.
I didn't know you were like full body acting there. I was
I
like,
really
like,
was too. I don't
I was
know
like,
why I was
Carol,
just doing
what the
that.
fuck is
Exactly,
going on
but-
there?
I don't know. I don't know if it's like anyone else's Skype, but it was like perfect because of where Cuba is, like
Oh,
in
so you did
relation
that
to
on
Annie.
purpose?
Because like Cube's a little bit higher up in the frame, and Annie's a little bit lower down. So as like they're looking up, it was like perfect. It like I wish I knew how to take a picture of my screen when you did that. It looks like you two are looking each other right in the eye right now.
Yes, that was full body acting. I'm not sure why.
That's funny because it doesn't come that way on the stream though. You're looking in an opposite
I know.
direction.
It's just in my little my Skype setup. They're right next to each other on the perfect sides. They were each looking the same direction, like one was
Elar
higher
knew
than the
that.
other.
He obviously did that on purpose.
So,
It's like,
Uma is gonna look at Tobin across the bar, just be like, "Do you think we could get a discount for our big guy here?"
I'm sorry, sweetheart. I can't give discounts. This is one of the most profitable days of the year for me.
But look at his face. He's gonna like reach up to try to like pinch his face, knowing full well that he's not going to allow it. Like, look at that strong jaw.
It's a good toothy face. I'll give him that.
Garraxus knows.
It's toothy. He
Knows
said
what-
it's toothy.
He knows what she's doing, and he sees her almost like he sees a lot of his sister in Uma, so he's gonna play along just because it's her, and he's gonna just turn and give he's gonna try to smile, but half dragons don't really have the musculature and lips for it, so he's just gonna be like,
Look how toothy.
Like the deleted
It's
scene
gonna
in
just-
Terminator
it's
2.
just gonna be the most hideous grin that makes you look like you're gonna bite somebody's head off. It's just all teeth and gum.
are you hungry, Garraxus? I have some mozzarella sticks. You look hungry.
He's just holding eye contact with Tobin as he does this.
Tobin,
the whole-
I can give you another bowl of venison on the house. How's that sound, big fella?
Please.
That sounds good.
At this point, Eilus goes up to the stage and he walks up. You know, like he's got just impeccable posture. Not that you can see exactly what I'm doing, but he walks like he has a stick up his ass. That kind of like his back is like arched even as he's like standing. He walks up to the stage and he brings drags a stool over, and he puts his harp down on the ground, and he does a full like right bend, like yoga bend almost, as he places it down, and he lifts the flaps of his coat up so you can fully see his pants, his backside before he goes to sit down. Like he I'm sorry, he put one of those little inflatable butt cushions on the stool before he goes to sit down on it. He just kind of like pulled it out of his coat and just placed it there, so it's a soft stool. And then he bends over and flips his coat up before he sits down. And in that moment, you notice that he's a very slender elf. So he's got a very slender backside. He's wearing like light blue trousers. They're fairly tight, but yeah, he doesn't have much in the way of a butt. It's a little thin elf butt. There's not much there. I mean, maybe if someone did an investigation check, you might find the stick that's lodged up there. But other than that,
I don't know. From the cushion, it might be a hemorrhoid. It sounds like.
So he flips it up, and then he sits down. Everything is like very slow and gingerly, like he's trying to act very, very regal. And then he picks up his harp. He
The
starts
first note,
playing.
Varo is going to take a giant bite out of the cabbage. Just
And it's super fucking loud because there's like a little murmuring here and there, but like the harp is tuned to be very loud, and as he starts playing like those first couple of strings, people stop and look because a harp is not typically an instrument that is played very often, especially around these parts. But then just like the loudest fucking apple in the world, Varo's like and he's like, and he looks over. His head doesn't move, but his eyes just dart over to your group.
And Uma's
And
gonna
then
be like, "You're doing your best. Keep it up."
He then closes his eyes and then begins again. And let me roll to see how well he does.
So as he does that,
I got a special effect on mine. He just rolled a nat 20.
I was gonna say, as he does, I wanted to roll how do you pronounce that?
Thaumaturgy.
Taumaturgy? I was gonna say that, but I didn't.
Thaumaturgy. I mean, I guess you could go either way.
Thaumaturgy. I was, I don't know if this would still take effect with that 20, but when he went to start again, or as he's playing his jam, I'm gonna manifest a sound of the most disgusting flatulence pinpointed on his origin on stage, as loud as possible.
All right, so yeah, he's playing. He plays with his eyes closed, and he's stringing along, and he has people's attention because it's very, very good. He's doing a fantastic job. It's I am not a connoisseur of harp music, so I know nothing about it. Let's just say he has people enthralled. It's like people are like spellbound by it, and then you just hear this come from the stage, and he doesn't open his eyes. He doesn't even miss a beat, but you do see like one eyebrow go up, and then like you see a couple nostrils just twitch. So he's concentrating very hard, but he's also sniffing the air to see like if it was actually him.
Read the spell. I think you can create smell with that too, and you can have it up to 3 effects going.
Uma's gonna yell out when she hears that, like, nobody heard a thing. You're doing great. Keep going.
From the back of the room, you just hear
Yeah, he'll do it again, and he will. He's gonna chuckle when Varo says that, and Garraxus will do it again. Try to get it even louder this time, and he'll make it smell awful. Again, pinpointed right on how do you pronounce it? Elias.
I know I've said it several different times.
We're just fucking up this poor bastards.
Elleas. Elias.
We're just fucking with this poor
Fantasy names are fucking hard.
Yeah. I just want everyone to think that he shit his pants. That's all Garraxus wants.
Okay, so
Garraxus is just thinking like, sing us the song of your people. Just
he this time like you see him sniff again. He does not break stride. He would be in a zone, but he's concentrated enough, and like again, it's a beautiful performance that he's putting on. This time he opens up one eye slightly and looks directly at your group. He doesn't know which one of you did it, but he knows this is coming from you guys. He finishes playing, and there's a round of applause. Like it's actually very enthusiastic round of applause from the whole crowd, and he should be pleased, but he's not. Like he just has this not bored, but just this like dour kind of I'm better than you people look on his face.
I like him.
As he's looking around at the crowd.
Who is that person? I like him.
And he shoots he picks up his harp. He walks off the stage, and he heads for the door, and he stops and glares at all of you.
Varo's just gonna wave.
Uma's gonna say, "You did a beautiful job."
What is your name, creature?
Is he talking to
my name's Varo.
He was speaking to Uma, but he looks at you and goes, Varo.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Umazur.
Umazur.
Mm-hmm. And this is Elar, and this is Garraxus.
I am not with them.
He's with us. He's with us. He's the prestige.
And he looks at the final two, and he like He doesn't repeat their names, but he definitely takes note of them as he's clearly inspecting visually each and every one of you. And then he looks at Tobin real quick, and he just and he huffs and walks out, trailed by the two gnomes who, as they pass, they just look up at all of you and just kind of like give stink eye gnome face, and then march out behind him.
Tavern keeper.
Yes. What can I do for you?
Who was that? I like him.
Oh yeah. That's Yalis. He performs here weekly. He's got a large estate to the just west, right outside of town. Just to the west of here. I hear there's a goblin problem, but he doesn't normally complain about it. There's people in that area do, but I don't know why he doesn't. I guess those gnomes take care of him.
Gnomes.
Yeah, the little folk that was with him. He seems to always I guess he likes gnomes. He's always coming in with gnome bodyguards. I'll be honest, most gnomes look the same to me, so I don't know if they're always the same ones or if there's different ones. They never talk. But he's a great performer, isn't he? I mean, just amazing. He always draws the crowds. Yeah, he's a nice guy.
His noise was less bad. Less bad.
I've heard better.
He plays so well, no one heard him shit himself.
Yeah, you should tell him to watch his diet before he goes up on stage. It will help with the anxiety and the nervousness, and maybe cut back on some of the flatulence. Yeah.
Go back on that cabbage.
I'll be sure to let him know next week. Although I mean, I don't know if he heeds what I say most of the time, but yeah, I mean, he's a great guy. Maybe he'll listen. I guess, maybe, hopefully. Never drinks.
Tobin.
But hey, he draws the crowds.
I knew I liked him.
Uma's gonna lean on the bar a little bit.
I don't trust him.
She's gonna say, Tobin,
I trust him more.
Did you say that you think all gnomes look alike?
Oh, I don't say they all look alike. I just can't tell them apart.
She's just gonna kind of look at him like.
Varo is just gonna do that thing where he's looking in his drink and just kind of what was that, Breaking Bad? He's just gonna keep his drink here the whole time.
You've never seen a giant 7-foot tall blue half dragon try to shrink and hide as much as he's just like, oh no.
Yeah, Uma's just like, I think you just need to maybe get out a little bit more, meet some gnomes. Maybe don't say that out loud, even if you're thinking it. It's the kind of thing that you just kind of work on it, work on it.
No, it's a good idea. We don't have many gnomes in town.
Yeah.
I think there's Gary, not you, big guy. There's another gnome, Gary, down the street. He's a shoemaker. He makes phenomenal shoes.
Yeah, go chat.
Usually they're too small.
Go chat with Gary one day.
Yeah, he doesn't come in here very often. Good guy though.
You should go see him.
Makes a fantastic shoe.
Does he make sandals?
Maybe. I mean, if it's got a sole, I'm assuming he knows how to make it.
Like winter sandals?
Maybe. You'd have to ask him. I wish I knew him better. He doesn't come here much.
I think you should.
In the morning, we should definitely go check out his shop.
You can come with us. I think you should make it your mission of the years to get to know more gnomes.
I think that's a good idea. I like that. I like that, sweetheart. I'm gonna get to know 4 gnomes this year.
When he calls her sweetheart, again, Garraxus is gonna go, oh no.
We'll get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
He just keeps stepping in shit.
The evening's winding down. It's probably 11:30 here. So, were you guys gonna be staying in the final room? No one's claimed it yet?
I know I don't want to sleep on a table again. If you guys want to get a room tonight.
Elar, are you going to be comfortable with sharing a room with me? I mean, I know I'm, you know, a dork, but...
You are something, yes. I
Certainly something.
don't need much rest. I will be fine.
All right, it's settled.
All right, that's fantastic.
Dad,
And
why
is
have you
there-
done this to me? I don't want to be friends with these people.
How big are your beds?
Not big enough for you, my friend. But I can get 2 or 3 more cots in here and roll them upstairs, and you'll be comfortable on that. Your feet might hang off the edge a bit.
Cots. What is a cot?
Cot, it's what you sleep on. It's not as comfortable as a bed, but it's better than the floor.
Like a bedroll.
Me and my friend here just need cushions. We don't sleep. We trance.
Oh,
So
that's right. That's right.
We sit up.
Yes.
So we need like comfortable chairs
do
or,
not
or
need a-
cushions.
Cot.
Sure. We'll get you some. We'll get you some chairs. Some chairs with cushions in there. 2 cushion chairs.
Are they cold?
Leave it outside for him so it gets chilly.
Yeah.
Is the
That's a
room
good idea. I like that.
cold?
I will make sure you have a cold chair.
Thank you.
You're very welcome, my friend.
I love the more that Cube has
Not
done this
your
voice. I love it because it's gotten more and more close to like
Sean
Toll Booth
Connery.
Willie. No, I was gonna say Toll Booth Willie.
I think
I totally thought it was Sean Connery.
I want him to be Toll Booth Willie, like when I was talking to the bot or whatever it was. I just want to be like, "Fuck you, yeah, uppity bitch." I love like how it started.
This is
and this,
Tobin. He's happier than Willie.
But that's what I mean. It's like the perfect voice. Like as soon as he started like sliding into that, I was like, "Oh, this is so much better." Like this is perfect. I love this.
So you guys can RP anything else that you would like to RP tonight, before you head up to your rooms and then head out for your actual adventure in the morning.
Well, Uma's gonna ask Elar who he's talking to when he like looks up and talks. Like, so who is that? You talking to your god? What's your god's name?
I do not have a god.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to no one.
Oh, just talking to yourself. Okay.
I was talking to her. I was repeating what she said.
Oh. I gotcha. I got you. Good one. He's
Yes.
sharp.
It is a good one.
Good one.
Yes.
Look at Gary
Good
and Varo. Like, he's getting it. We're gonna get there.
Varo's gonna lead over to Gary. I don't get it.
Let's try again.
Wicked.
Prestige.
Incorporated. We're gonna do it. It's going to be great when we finally get it like
And
all in a row.
Every time,
Your little
every
sparkles,
time-
come on. The little lighter sparkles coming off of Gary's claws.
every time Uma like says incorporated, Varo like gets into one of those like poses, like when just
Yeah.
before we're about to like complete the Zord, like
Yeah, I was gonna
we're
say
all
Power
like
Rangers.
Incorporated.
VR.
Oh, see, I'm picturing Dragon Ball with
Oh,
a
good.
blanket on their fucking name right now, like with the dudes,
When
the
they
bad
do
guys
it.
that do the poses. Ginyu Force.
Oh, I should probably do our. So sorry. Is there any other things I should do before I do the giveaway?
No, I mean,
no,
this
unless
is
you
up
guys
to you.
wanna
This
hear
this
Varo describe the room.
this is just all RP from here on out, unless you want to be done, and then we will begin on next Tuesday with Hunted. This was simply the prologue.
That's a
But again,
We
you
need a
guys
secret
RP
word.
for as much as you want. I'll just roll with whatever you're doing.
Elar is going right into meditation because he does not want to answer any more questions from anybody.
Thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you for choosing us this month.
Ooh.
Keys.
Cheese cat.
Varo is going
I
to
can-
set up in his normal position where when Uma and G-Rax sleep, he watches the door in his trance for 4 hours, just so that nobody sneaks up on them.
All right, so you guys are gonna turn in for the night then.
Yeah, Garraxus is just gonna go to sleep just utterly confused. There's no fucking idea what the hell's going on. But he's got a full tummy, so he's happy. Confused but happy.
Very good. So, Wicked Independent Prestige Incorporated is now whole, having found your fourth and reluctant member of Elar.
Not a member.
Joining you.
You're affiliated. You're incorporated.
You're
We're
prestige.
affiliated.
You're an associate now.
Yes.
So
Dude,
you guys turn
That's
in
what
for the
she
night.
said.
Gary sleeps on 3 cots. Uma sleeps on a regular size bed,
Her
but is a
own
large
bed.
bed. to
She
her.
stretches out.
The 2 elves just sit. I'm assuming opposite sides of the room from each other in their respective trances.
I think because Varo's pointed towards the door, like they're like almost like not directly back to back, but they're not facing each other, so they don't have to look at each other for 4 hours.
Elar is in the closet.
I don't think it's a closet in this room, but we'll
Or
say
in the
you're just
deepest,
you're just
darkest
sitting in the
corner
corner.
that he could possibly find.
He's
Like
gonna stare into
behind the
corner.
curtain. Like
Yeah.
your back's against the wall and you like pull the curtain in
Yes.
front of yourself.
Yes.
It's just in the chair, so you see the shape of someone sitting in the chair. Just like a blanket is draped over them like a bird.
Yes. Wants no part of any of you.
So you guys have a good night's rest. The morning, Tobin greets you when you come down. There's a breakfast of ale, bread, and hard-boiled eggs, and you will head off
That's a
to the
flatulent
north
breakfast.
to the town of, I already forgot the name, Northwoods Rest, to begin your mission of helping this town against their supposed orc problem. And that is where we will pick up on Tuesday with your arrival in the town. It's a 1.5-day trek from Phandelin.
He just said
Phandelin.
supposed orc problem, so
Except first thing in the
it's a
morning,
trap.
Varo is gonna see if this gnome can make
yeah.
winter sandals for him.
All right.
So we are gonna choose our winner of our shirt. Okay, I'm gonna pick the winner. Here it goes.
Who's giving shirt?
Table Troop.
Table Troop.
Table Troop, our latest and
Oh,
greatest
dang.
local. Congratulations, Table
Whoa.
Troop.
You just got an awesome shirt.
That was their first time here today, right?
Yeah,
Or first time
so-
here.
Yeah, I think so.
Congrats.
Look at that.
Congrats.
I don't know if
You're
they're
gonna
still
love it.
here, but it doesn't matter. I will send them a message. Oh, they might be. Hey, congrats. So Table
Congrats.
Troop, I will message you on Twitch and get your address. Or if you don't feel comfortable giving me your address, I can have your shirt sent to us directly, and then I can drop it off at Tabletop Games in Westport. Whatever makes you comfortable, we'll make it work. So, congrats to Table Troop, and we will have another giveaway on Saturday as well from Be a D&D.
And remember, if they do go to one of those stores, if you do that, then they can also pop in. We need a word.
We need a word of the
What
week.
was the word of the
Was it Wicked or was
Are
it?
we gonna
was it-
do
oh,
word of the
oh,
week on
I-
Saturdays, or are we keeping word of the week on Tuesdays?
Oh, we want to do it for
Right.
the bums, right? So what was it from
It wasn't
Saturday then?
necessarily the bum's word of the week. It's just the jar says NAT30s. I don't think it says specifically the bums,
Yeah,
but
it's
it's
the
whatever.
NAT30s jar. So as long as we have something to give people if they go in. The
That's
last
up to
word
you
was
guys if you want to.
I mean, my vote is going to Wicked. I mean,
Wicked.
My vote goes.
Yeah.
My vote goes to Fat.
fart.
Fat with an H.
Yeah,
F-A-8.
fat.
Fat.
Wicked fat.
Fat.
Wicked big fat.
it should be Wicked with any other word after it.
Flatulent.
Use
happens.
Wicked.
you have to
fat.
use you have to use wicked as an adjective.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, wicked, and
wicked
then
good idea.
insert whatever you want.
Okay. So the
See.
word of the week is technically wicked, and then you just throw something on the end of it, and we'll
Oh,
see.
wicked fat.
Huh?
Wicked fat.
We'll see.
Wicked fat.
Wicked
That was
fat.
a wicked fat alias.
All right, so I'm gonna update that, and we are going to. Oh, hold on, I got to do my credits.
Do your credits, do your
We got to
credits.
say thank you to everybody who came and joined us tonight. Thank you for hanging out. We had our subs and resubs tonight. We had a bunch of gifted subs by Initiative League. So thank you so much. So we've got me, Meggy Lou, Wearing a Thong, Angel Dust, Leet, Naked Wookie, Rona Leah, 2225, Table Troop, Cheese Cat. And then for raids,
Cheese.
we had Pint and Pie and Lil Clay Pot. Thank you so much for your support. We are going to try to steal all of you and take you with us on a raid as well.
We are gonna mention our Patreon.
Oh,
which,
yes, our Patreon
if you
will
want to
work.
see the original introduction of these characters, you gotta join the Patreon and
Minus
watch
the best character.
minus
Minus
the
Elar.
new best
Obviously is
character
now
and
Elar.
watch
Seriously.
watch Trial of Chiefs.
So, just saying.
And that was this group's first adventure, or our use of this group's characters for the first time. And again, check out our TeePublic. So that was our Patreon on that if you want to see the original one shot where these guys came from, and then check out our TeePublic to get some cool stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
So thank you, everybody. Thanks for joining.
So we are going to raid. We're going to raid the NAT20 show. I'm pretty sure that they have raided us before, and we haven't been able to spread the love or share the love. So we're going to grab everybody that we can. Thank you so
Does
much.
this mean we outrank them?
Rate them.
They're in the NAT20s. Do we outrank them?
Oh, maybe.
Obviously, we're the NAT30s.
Yes, we do. We come in swinging. We come in hot.
So we're grabbing you.
We're
Thank you.
coming in hard.
Spam your.
Wicked hard.
Oh, awesome. I'm glad Initiative League. Prep them. Let them know we're coming. Spam your raid emotes. Warn them of the incoming raid. And thank you so much. And
Beware.
I'll be back on Thursday with DM prep because we've switched things up a little bit. And then Saturday we'll be back with the Bums of Greenest. And hopefully, fingers crossed, maybe all of us.
Don't
We'll
jinx
see.
it.
I know. I'm sorry. I just jinxed it. Okay, bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Roll the One. Thanks for
Swinging.
joining us. I see you.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Roll the one.
Yay.
Hey, wish I had a raid. I don't have a raid emote. Shite.
So you're gonna spam it.
I gotta look how to do it because I'm signed up for Amazon Prime,
Yeah.
but I gotta figure out how to hook it up to.
Let me know
my-
when you do.